Finally, fucking Battler. It's even doubtful whether the fallbacks to the mystery genre even work here. That's what I've been fucking saying ever since they brought up this Noxus Commandments bullshit. I'm like, dude, I don't have any ground rules until they use red. I don't know. You can't just tell me there's no hidden rooms and go, oh, you should have known all along. Fuck you, dude. I don't know all along. Get fucking destroyed.
Well, so these scenes we're reading right now, in between important parts of the story, they kind of have like an intermission of sorts where you can save. It's pretty often. It's not like super long. And they have these things called tips, which normally tips in a visual novel actually just tell you important information about terms you might not know or places in the story. But in this, it's just like extra scenes. I don't know why they call them tips. Pretty important extra scenes. Those little book pamphlet things though we were checking out are probably like some of the most dry ones though. Ooh, playing with the stump.
Fasto, I'm about to fucking pull out a whip and hit you with it from behind where you can't see it. And I'm gonna say, oh, you didn't see that coming? That's because you ain't got no love, you fucking bitch boy.
Oof. Me too, man. Give me the dodo whip.
Dude, I do trust that there are no hidden rooms. But what I'm saying is, from the very start, I went, okay, there could possibly be hidden doors and traps and stuff, and that could explain all of this. I was aware it could be a cop out, but I knew it could be a thing that happened, like some kind of automated system for killing. And I didn't know for sure that it wasn't the case until they used the red. And once they use the red, it's fine. I understand the red is like the honest truth. I just think it was silly to make fun of me as if I should always have known that, and then turn around and go, oh, well, it might not even apply.
Made a gift for me, man. What madness have thou wrought?
I will not be faulted for keeping options open before they're disproven. God, I love these without love it cannot be seen memes. These are really good.
He loves it.
I love it when fans of a work completely dismiss anything you say with a single word or phrase. Like Danganronpa V3. You just didn't get it. There we go. 200 IQ. We're hitting another one, boys. Can we get 3 in here?
So he's saying here you can't get a. This guy's pretty much saying it's another dry tip here. Bad when we get rated, we get the super dry tips. Pretty much saying that the Sonozaki family, people he wants to get warrants for, who could be doing really shady things, have too much power in the police department, so he can't really do much.
Oh, is he about to do the goat? Oh, he did it. He fucking did it. I knew he would do. That's the 3. Excellent work.
My
Fine work,
God,
gentlemen.
gentlemen. Let me see this. This is Jeff.
Fasto trite.
Ugh, son. Where's the Jiffy part? Is this supposed to like jump scare me or something, dude? Or is it like a fucking... You're trying to hit me with the gore, man. How long do they say it's gonna take for your fucking thumb to come back to life, brother? So this is an actual example of some kind of like Hinamizawa fucking protector rolling in from up on high. Yeah. Oh, we get the idea. Kind of force feeding it, but there's an example. Alright, let's get back to the actual shit. Murder, mystery, the works. Also, this is was adapted in a pretty popular anime. It has some popular not sequels, but other installments in the series. Got similar formats and stuff. Well, it was adapted a long time ago into the anime, but it's called Higurashi if you didn't check the name. I don't know if it shows on raids and shit, but some games we're planning on playing. We might pop in Mega Man 1, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Long Dark. Let's slide those in at some point during this playthrough. It just depends on how into it we are. I gotta cut some YouTube video at some point here within a couple days, but just will not be that long. Probably at least do another episode after this.
Fasto, you see what happens? You fall into these patterns where you shit on people and then you're the one at fault, not them. I am the kind of guy who actually has legitimate reasons for disliking DRV3, and you cannot low IQ me, mister, because I know that I am smart enough.
He didn't say that though. He's even said you have good points about it before.
Right. Which is why I'm telling him to stop it with the human echo shit. Don't you even start with me.
They're just memeing you at this point, man. I think they know.
I know. And I'm saying stop it.
He wants you to fight him on real grounds? I cannot. So at this point, two of his really close friends, two young ladies who go to school. Since it's more a rural school, it's a bunch of different grades combined, are missing. So they were looking late into the night for them. He thinks it's his fault because of some cursed shit, essentially. Some weird conspiracy stuff. I don't want to get too deep into it, but he's got a level of guilt going on. But he's also a possible person who could go missing as well by the pattern here, so. Take it to Smash. So one of the things in the VN is people like this go like insane, like her. You're trying to kind of figure out why. Shit starts going awry in the episodes. In the last episode, she was trying to break into his house and she's like loading his food with like needles and just all around trying to murder him. In this episode, she's not, but other people are acting weird.
It's not like falsely accuse people. Okay, there's only one needle,
Oh,
not
okay.
needles.
Okay.
It was a love poke.
She put a needle in his food. It's not as serious when there's only one.
Love poke.
Love poker. Love stick. She tried to give him a love axe to the face, too. Just one axe. Dude, if some of my close friends were missing, I don't know if I'd be going to fucking school, man. I think they just keep looking. I don't know if this school trip's gonna end well, though, let's be real. So he thinks another one of his friends is missing. So one of the patterns is in this episode that all the people who've gone missing are leaders of influential families in their town. So he thinks that since two of them have gone missing, that the other one's missing, but she's been one of the malicious people in this episode, so I've got my doubts.
I think I'm just having a weird time, like, distinguishing what's actually happening versus not. Like, there's the super meta world where Beatrice is like a doll, and that's the like ultra meta. That's the tippy top of the iceberg as far as I know. And then down below it, there's like a sort of meta world that's above the game board where like Beatrice still is, even though she's like Nazi's delusion. And Battler is like responding there. And then there's like the game board, which is the peace world. So there's like 3 layers here. And when he jumped out the window, I was like, did this actually happen? What's going on?
What's going on? I'm surprised somebody hasn't made that pick.
Yeah, they should. How many layers of meta are you on, my dude? Like 7 or 8, my man.
And then he starts crying.
Like a little baby.
Battler just
Watch
crying.
this.
Kinzo's laughing. Battler's crying. I forget that his class has more people in it. Like, you only see these few people in the school, so you assume it's just like the 5 of them, but there's more. I feel like they should either drop those people or make them like have like a like silhouette or just something small, just to give you an idea that they exist. Because the town feels like it's full of like 15 people, but there's like a lot more than that. I feel like Mineko has too many of its own memes. Exploded its own stuff. People start bringing in like VTD bullshit and all that in there. Shit. That's old as fuck.
I don't even know what that is.
And the threads where they're like, so the police officer's coming up to your car, post your cool face, and it's just like random game faces or
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'd never seen those.
Oh, okay. Well, I get the idea. It's a reason to post random fucking Umineko faces. Yeah. The one with her face scrunched up, the OG one, like that's what I imagine people would use. Alright, so we're in class talking about the missing kids. What do you fucking do? Too much, man. We need to have like a huge resurgence and like fresh playthroughs and popularity. Right to get the like ZTG treatment. It fucking sucks.
The Chad Georgie versus the Virgin Batara.
Yeah, pretty much. Just fucking
Invites
spit.
his bitch to an aquarium. Dies in really cool ways. Whereas Battler has nobody, not even a girlfriend.
Fucking spin
Always
kicks,
survives to
bitches.
the end and dies miserable and alone. Georgie can do spin kicks too. Battler Virgin versus Chad George.
That makes sense, dude.
I was right.
I mean, fucking
Holy fuck.
George is like spin kicking bitches and like big old fucking titty girlfriends and shit.
I've never even seen it.
Battler just cries, dude. Points at people. Alright, I think we get it. They're distraught. Their friends are missing. They go through a normal day. Boy, Rena's cheesy thing. I think that's one of the problems with both of them is they try to get you emotionally involved in the real things. Like, oh no, George is dead again. Or, oh no, they're missing, but like you don't really get too involved in that. You get more involved in
George
mystery and
has been
meta
kicked
shit.
down the stairs. He broke his neck.
It's like once somebody dies once, and you know it's like there's nothing there left, they have to work a lot harder to get you emotionally involved. Like I just want to see the thriller shit, like the mystery. Like yeah, it sucks. I understand where he's coming from. Like I understand the character's state of mind, but I'm not there with him, so I don't need as much of it, and I'm not ever gonna be there with him. So they need to just not go as long on it. Alright, good. They didn't go that long. Yeah, that's where they improve it a little bit. Because when Georgie-sama fucking, gets kicked down some stairs or some shit, there's somebody else in the meta talking, and like it doesn't really, you're not really supposed to get back into the parents' plight or nothing like that. But they still have like a few too many, like, you know, and I'm just like, I mean, it's like this is exactly the same shit I've heard like 20 times. So we already heard about them going to the city to investigate. Did they find something or not, man? I don't know what you meant by dogs. Obviously somebody's trying to like kidnap or fuck people up. Unless dogs are just like random
Dogs is code name for bitches.
bitches. The bitches, man.
Yeah, my real problem with Umineko right now, and in fact overall, that has not been addressed yet, is that all of these magic scenes they show me don't even fucking happen. And considering this new revelation that Kenzo's been dead, that whole thing in episode 4 where he showed up and everyone's heads fucking exploded didn't even happen. That shit didn't even happen. Their heads exploded for totally different reasons. So I can't even like use him as a basis. Episode 2, I can't even use any of that as much of a basis. I can only assume the results, not the process at all, which is just frustrating. Because how am I supposed to speculate if there's nothing I can use except just they died this way?
I just kind of have to be along for the events at that point. Quick thing about Higurashi. Because of that one tip we had earlier, where they brought up warrants in people's houses, and because of some slight memories of the anime, probably in fucking Mion's fucking basement, man. Remember they had some kind of giant cavern going on in there somewhere. And really, where else, man? There could be like a secret, who knows place, but why would they even mention like warrants for search and shit? If they're not there, some kind of secret is in those houses, anyways. Also, I haven't heard from Shion in like 20 years, so she probably is in a fucking cage. But it wasn't really a cage; it was like a little cave with like a door on it. It's like right before the end of the episode, if I remember right.
Who was in that KG?
KG and KGs. Satoshi.
I mean, that's not even hinting at the unreliable narrator. That's just saying outright, dude, this shit's not happening. You may as well not even read it. Don't even bother. Like, I was banking on there eventually being some kind of thing where it goes, okay, look at this scene we showed you in episode 2 where all these goats showed up and then some crazy shit happened. Here's what really happened. It was just metaphorical. But that hasn't happened yet. It could happen in like episode 6 or 7 or 8 or something. I don't know. But so far, they have not addressed the scenes I was shown before, and I'm just kind of left with them as they were. Like,
Oh, you thought 5 would be like 5 of Higurashi or some shit?
I mean, I didn't think it would necessarily be exactly like that,
Yeah, that's
but
what you're saying.
I thought it would definitely address scenes. Right now, it's been like totally separate, which is fine, but that doesn't resolve the scenes I was shown earlier at all.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Rena's pretty, she's catching some good shit there, man. I don't know anything about tofu and miso soup. I'm a fucking American,
That is one sharp cookie.
but I suppose if you are making miso soup correctly, it's pretty good evidence of somebody getting snatched.
Also, he could have come up with a better name for Delanor than this one. It's not a very imaginative name.
Pretty much fast. Horn Meon, Fun Meon's pretty good. But Rena has the that fucking horn dog side going on, which is kind of funny.
I'm gonna take you home and rape you.
Squishy penises. I'm just like, whoa! I feel like she's ready to axe murder us at any time, man. I don't know how she knows this much. She's either really smart or she knows too much. Yeah, for sure. I agree fast, though. I'm glad we can agree on something there, bub. Well, this talk of food making me hungry, though, but I'm not gonna be up long enough to get more food. The soy sauce bottle is gone. Eh.
Dude, Erica pisses off everyone. This is great.
Okay. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Maybe what he thinks is the reason is not the reason. Whoa. The only thing that's certain is that he's the cause of the problem. Okay. Don't talk about lunch. Teach. Hungry.
Eric is just fucking pushing this bitch over. Finally, fucking Battler. It's even doubtful whether the fallbacks to the mystery genre even work here. That's what I've been fucking saying ever since they brought up this Nox's Commandments bullshit. I'm like, dude, I don't have any ground rules until they use red. I don't know. You can't just tell me there's no hidden rooms and go, oh, you should have known all along. Fuck you, dude. I don't know all along. Get fucking destroyed.
Whoa. So these scenes we're reading right now, in between important parts of the story, they kind of have like an intermission of sorts where you can save. It's pretty often. It's not like super long. And they have these things called tips, which normally tips in a visual novel actually just tell you important information about terms you might not know or places in the story. But in this, it's just like extra scenes. I don't know why they call them tips. Pretty important extra scenes. Those little book pamphlet things that we were checking out are probably like some of the most dry ones though. Ooh, playing with the stump.
Fasto, I'm about to fucking pull out a whip and hit you with it from behind where you can't see it. And I'm gonna say, oh, you didn't see that coming? That's because you ain't got no love, you fucking bitch boy.
Oof. Me too, man. Give me the dodo whip.
Dude, I do trust that there are no hidden rooms. But what I'm saying is, from the very start, I went, okay, there could possibly be hidden doors and traps and stuff, and that could explain all of this. I was aware it could be a cop out, but I knew it could be a thing that happened, like some kind of automated system for killing. And I didn't know for sure that it wasn't the case until they used the red. And once they use the red, it's fine. I understand the red is like the honest truth. I just think it was silly to make fun of me as if I should always have known that, and then turn around and go, oh, well, it might not even apply.
Made a gift for me, man. What madness have thou wrought?
I will not be faulted for keeping options open before they're disproven. God, I love these. All right, Umaneko's about to start doing some stuff, and I'm tired, so I gotta stop.
All right, man.
Ugh.
Oh, little baby needs some sleep.
You enjoyed that episode too.
Excuse me?
You enjoying that episode too?
Mm-hmm. I am. Pretty well. It's not as good as the first one. And it's taken a long time to get moving.
I know. God, I know.
And they keep retreading a lot of ground, but I'm enjoying it. I'll probably do the third one after this. I don't know how much longer I'll go tonight. I feel like I could just keep going, but I'm also really hungry and I don't want to overeat. I just want to go to bed in a bit.
I hope you do the third one after this.
Well, like, immediately. Okay. Smart ass.
Hmm.
3 to 8. Gonna get in a little Mineka before you go, or
Probably. So I wake up at 11.
see if I see or not. I'm gonna do a little run, but maybe a couple hours. He's dying.
I just want Umineko to not blue ball me super hard on mystery and actually like lay things out after it presents them. Because I can theorize. There's only so far I can go on my own. Like I can pull up all the red truths and I can say, okay, if there's no trickery, if it's not going to violate Nox's commandments, then whatever. But I can't come up with everything. So I need it to at least address things a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you. Uh-oh, what's happening in Higurashi? Discuss the treatment of the series. What the hell, man? An examination. Maybe he was talking to Shion instead, or... Oh, that Shion never talked to him. Ah! Ugh. Lack of food and that monster. For some reason, I'm like, uncomfy, Goda. Help me. I'm wired. Ah! Hmm. I'm panicking. I think the scene plus the monster plus no food. I'm panicking. Ah! Hold me back, girl. Pull me back from the edge. You're not gonna help me. No. No.
Finally, fucking Battler. It's even doubtful whether the fallbacks to the mystery genre even work here. That's what I've been fucking saying ever since they brought up this Nox's Commandments bullshit. I'm like, dude, I don't have any ground rules until they use red. I don't know. You can't just tell me there's no hidden rooms and go, oh, you should have known all along. Fuck you, dude. I don't know all along. Get fucking destroyed.
Whoa. So these scenes we're reading right now, in between important parts of the story, they kind of have like an intermission of sorts where you can save. It's pretty often. It's not like super long. And they have these things called tips, which normally tips in a visual novel actually just tell you important information about terms you might not know or places in the story. Well, in this, it's just like extra scenes. I don't know why they call them tips. Pretty important extra scenes. Those little book pamphlet things that we were checking out are probably like some of the most dry ones, though. Ooh, playing with the stock.
Fasto, I'm about to fucking pull out a whip and hit you with it from behind where you can't see it. And I'm gonna say, oh, you didn't see that coming? That's because you ain't got no love, you fucking bitch boy.
Oof. Me too, man. Give me the go to whip.
Dude, I do trust that there are no hidden rooms. But what I'm saying is, from the very start, I went, okay, there could possibly be hidden doors and traps and stuff, and that could explain all of this. I was aware it could be a cop out, but I knew it could be a thing that happened, like some kind of automated system for killing. And I didn't know for sure that it wasn't the case until they used the red. And once they use the red, it's fine. I understand the red is like the honest truth. I just think it was silly to make fun of me as if I should always have known that. And then turn around and go, oh, well, it might not even apply.
Made a gift for me, man. What madness have thou wrought?
I will not be faulted for keeping options open before they're disproven. God, I love these without.
Oh, I thought you knew. Fuck.
This was when I was like, okay, this episode's getting nice.
Yeah, this is the good shit. And it's like you figure this shit's gonna happen from like the beginning. You're just waiting for it. Like the twin shit's too fucking juicy to not use.
Finally, fucking Battler. It's even doubtful whether the fallbacks to the mystery genre even work here. That's what I've been fucking saying ever since they brought up this Nox's Commandments bullshit. I'm like, dude, I don't have any ground rules until they use red. I don't know. You can't just tell me there's no hidden rooms and go, oh, you should have known all along. Fuck you, dude. I don't know all along. Get fucking destroyed.
Whoa. So these scenes we're reading right now, in between important parts of the story, they kind of have like an intermission of sorts where you can save. It's pretty often. It's not like super long. And they have these things called tips, which normally tips in a visual novel actually just tell you important information about terms you might not know or places in the story. Well, in this, it's just like extra scenes. I don't know why they call them tips. Pretty important extra scenes. Those little book pamphlet things that we were checking out are probably like some of the most dry ones, though. Ooh, playing with the thumb.
Fasto, I'm about to fucking pull out a whip and hit you with it from behind where you can't see it. And I'm gonna say, "Oh, you didn't see that coming? That's because you ain't got no love, you fucking bitch boy."
Oof. Me too, man. Give me the go to whip.
Dude, I do trust that there are no hidden rooms. But what I'm saying is, from the very start, I went, okay, there could possibly be hidden doors and traps and stuff, and that could explain all of this. I was aware it could be a cop out, but I knew it could be a thing that happened, like some kind of automated system for killing. And I didn't know for sure that it wasn't the case until they used the red. And once they use the red, it's fine. I understand the red is like the honest truth. I just think it was silly to make fun of me as if I should always have known that, and then turn around and go, oh, well, it might not even apply.
Made a gift for me, man. What madness have thou wrought?
I will not be faulted for keeping options open before they're disproven. God, I love these. Without love, it cannot.
Oh, I need food. Oh my god. Can't do it. I can't do it.
You can do it.
I'm not getting food. I mean, I can do it. I got the will. I just can't get food. Unless you're trying to get me to eat food. Fucking devil on my shoulder. Ah. Or you want me to wait up on the Higurashi, mate? Will you die if you don't see it?
No.
Okay. I'll probably play it during the 5 hours then. At least finish this episode.
It's okay. As long as I get the broad strokes.
Ooh. I'll show you some broad strokes, my man. My man. I wonder who it was. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. The call. With perfect timing. Answer the fucking phone, you asshole. Stop talking to yourself. Jesus fuck, pick up the phone. Dude, the spaghetti man, come on, dude. He sucks so much ass about when he's home alone, dude. They're here, but anyway. Well, I'm fucking mentally ill. He's gonna spaghetti something. He's gonna spaghetti some shit.
Hypno, the way it works for when they cry, which is Higurashi and Umineko, is it's split up into distinct episodes. So episode 1 of Higurashi here, you go through all those events, you reach the end, and then you start episode 2, and then it is a complete world reset. You start over from scratch pretty much, just from like a different point in time, so you don't drag as much, and then go back through events occurring a different way. But you can still use the information you gather from episode 2 to conclude things about other episodes and all that. So it's kind of a bunch of different what if scenarios that all have common rules. It's a little weird to get used to, and it threw me the fuck off when I started it. But well, there's worse things.
And there's a possibility that they're all linked together in a very mysterious way. Like, they don't just explain it straight out that there isn't some kind of link. So you're still questioning the overall, like, layout of the episodes. But yeah, essentially it resets every time. So the main character could die, everybody could die. That's always a possibility because the world resets every episode, from what I've seen. I think some later episodes might explain things that happened in the early ones in this. We'll see. When I reached my pockets, I realized my spaghetti was still there. Still in my pockets, god damn it.
Yeah,
Pretty
I mean, like,
much.
there's definitely stuff in later episodes that you can use for sure on these episodes, and you're like, okay, I get it. But until that point,
Yeah, the When They Cry series, especially Umineko, has like these multi-episode things you're supposed to pull different amounts of information from to figure out like kind of the whole thing. So we'll see. Dude, is that your cat barking?
yeah,
He's like, got a bad, gotta. Come rub me.
I'm not going to bed. Can't make me.
Sassy cat. She ever sleep in your bed, man?
No.
Why the hell does she want you in bed? She's looking out for you. Alright. She's definitely breaking character a bit here. I feel like her battle plan. Like, I feel like since she always seems to know everything, everybody goes crazy as fuck, seems to just know everything to try to make it seem spooky. She's probably already well, you know,
I'm already a demon.
yeah, accustomed to the idea that he knows, which he should know after this many days, anyways. Even the detective's like, "What are you fucking stupid?" You know.
I'm already a demon.
I'm already a diamond. Diamonds, dogs, the sea. What is this song, dude? I feel like I'm playing like Doom from Resident Evil. Whoa! Whoa! How? I like to imagine that's the way he said it.
Dude, I got to these woes and I fucking lost it.
Whoa! How?
The whole time, the whole episode, ever since they started using the phrase demon, I was like, I'm already gonna ruin this too. And I was like, God damn it.
He's just sitting there alone. I'm already dying. The song is loud.
Yeah.
So is he gonna get fucking jacked, man? Or like what right now? He ain't just gonna go to school, dude. My bar 500 IQ Keiichi. Keiichi's so stupid that it's fucking amazing. Like I love it.
Let me tell you something about Keiichi. No matter what happens, this motherfucker can always go to school.
Dude could get his own fucking balls chopped off and go to school for some fucking reason.
Dude can get killed and still go to school.
Fucking just a tombstone and fuck in front of his desk. Alright, we get it. He like blames himself for their deaths. He should be thinking about why the fuck this bitch is talking about these deaths in such a matter-of-fact way. Alright, he's crying, dude. Batara! Dude, is he stupid? Is he still believing this is Shion? Is he a fucking dumbass, man? I love it. He's so stupid, I fucking love it. He's like amazing at the club games, like super intelligent, and then he's just a fucking dumbass just to work with the story.
Dude, you're right.
During this shit. Like as soon as he gets
so
a little
stupid.
emotional, he's just like, I'm a fucking potato!
I can't take this.
Sushiro me abatra. Just sashimi. Let's Shion kill them. It must be okay. At least he's got doubts. What is this music? For people new in here, the music changes after the 4th episode. This is all royalty-free music he had to use in the first 4. I think it's a little more quality, apparently. Fascism? Oh, okay. Sounds like something from an old RPG or like Professor Layton.
That person is you. That's Kalai.
That's